walkthrough on YouTube Go Live. So please feel free to join me here at White Flower Farm. And amazing, amazing place. Everything is grown here. And so I'm going to do a short video tour for you of just one small area of the farm. I'm going to try to show you all the landscaping up this way, as well as do some close-ups of some of the beautiful things growing. So right through here we have a lot of roses, and so I'll pause and show you some of those roses. It's a nice cool breeze here right now, and let me kind of give you a little bit of a distant shot into the hills here. And we are going to continue our walkthrough. In through here we have a barn stable where you could pick up some supplies, but I'm going to try to primarily concentrate on some of the perennials and annuals we have here and some of the beautiful decorations. So we have a lot of daylilies, which I'll show you shortly, but I want to stop here and focus on some of the great colors we're seeing here. And there's a lot of daylilies, so we're coming to a section where we're going to see them. I'm only showing a little bit of this area because it's just gigantic. It goes for acres and acres and acres. Okay, I'm now going to be turning around and showing you some of the daylilies. They're not yet in bloom, but you can see there's a nice collection of them here. And a cute sign right there. And we'll continue along. We are alongside of one of the roads here, so you may hear some traffic, but that's fine. We're looking right here at a lot of coral bells and astilbes, which grow very well in the shade. And so we'll continue along for a little bit longer. And we have what's called here fanfare blaze. I'm going to try to come up close and show you some of that. And these are called blanket flowers. These are wand flowers that we're looking at right here. This is echinacea, which some of you know is also a great, has purposes for medical purposes. And there's a lot of echinacea in through here, all different colors. They haven't quite bloomed yet. Okay, I'm going to be turning around. I want to also show you way back in through there, back in the hills. A lot of things are growing back in that way, and there's some hot houses. The place is just huge, so I'm just trying to show you little bits of it. We have some black-eyed Susans that aren't quite ready here in New England to flower. They won't flower till later in the summer, but you can see the buds. And we'll walk around a little bit more so I can give you a feel of White Farm. And we had a lot of hydrangeas in through here. In New England, a lot of the hydrangeas are past their peak, but I'll try to show you a few close up. Beautiful colors, and let me get in real close for that. And come down this way. You can get an idea of how large this place is. It just goes on and on and on. So this is where we are, White Flower Farm in Litchfield. It's right off the center of Litchfield. I'm going to stop here. We have some very interesting hydrangeas here, and so I'll let you take a peek at some of those. It is a really nice day here, a little bit overcast, but very comfortable. The sun is out though, and these purple ones are still blooming. I'll come up close and show you a few. And right behind me there's a really beautiful pink ones. I'll try to do a little pan forever so you can see some of those. And I'll come down to this end of this walkway where there's lots and lots of hostas that are doing very well in the shade right here. But we're still in the hydrangeas here. This is probably the biggest garden nursery I've seen, but it's on a farm, so it's huge. A lot of acreage. Some multicolored hydrangeas in through here. And let me come up and show you some of the hostas. I'm going to be walking up this beautiful stone path We have a lot of hostas in through here. So, and you're also going to see the farmhouse right behind me in a minute. So this whole area is filled with many different kinds of hostas. I'll just do a little bit of a pan through here. And there's a walkway over there that's all lined with hostas. That's the farmhouse right back that way. So I'll just continue a little bit more and show you just a wee bit more. And there we got some. Here's some hostas that are blooming. And I'm also in the shade here, so it feels very comfortable. And a whole patch here of some more hostas that are just beautiful, the hostas. And I think I'm going to walk through this path of ferns and hostas and stay in the shade a little bit here. I do have some of those growing in my own garden. Those are hellebores. And so this is a nice shaded area. Beautiful old stone walls, which are very common here in New England, of course. So you can see a little of that. And we are coming to some ferns and through here, mixed in with the hostas. And I think I'll just walk you up a little bit to the farmhouse along this stone path. And lots and lots of hostas all along back in there. Well, we have mountain laurel right here. Mountain laurel is the state flower of Connecticut. Let me try to give you some nice views there of it close up. Okay, we may be losing signal here if we're doing the YouTube live. So I'm going to try to come back and try to get the signal back on for the YouTube live and then close out, because without the signal, doing YouTube live is not easy. Let's see if it's coming back on. It's just basically saying bad signal. But I'm still experimenting with YouTube live. Let me just show you this one patch, if we keep the signal, of all these hostas growing here. Just really amazing. Just whole entire patches of it. I'm going to come down a little closer to the road. I think I'll get a better signal there. And because I did have a signal there a little earlier. So we're walking back that way to see if we can pick up a better signal. Oh, the signal stayed good. Okay. And so I'll stop here again at these houses. I think it's also I'm coming to a better area with a better signal. So that could be part of it. So I'm going to go back down this stone path. It's a really beautiful setting here. And I think I'm going to end out this video trying to get some nice views of some hostas where we see a whole row of them. And again, just reminding people that are still coming onto the broadcast that we're in Litchfield, Connecticut. Very rural, beautiful area, very historic section of Connecticut in the northwest corner. Actually, this town is Morris, Connecticut, but we're in Litchfield County. So what I want to do is show you these densely packed hostas, if we can maintain the signal up here on this path. It's lining both sides of this driveway into the farm. So very thick patches of hosta on both sides. So I'll walk up a little bit if we can keep our signal on. And thank you for joining me on YouTube Live. Go live. And so I just want to show you against this other stone wall. There's more hostas growing in through there. Just amazing the amount of hostas here. These are ones that are not for sale. It's part of the farm. Okay. So I'm going to try to do a strip here of the hostas on the other side. Let me just do a pan though, show you the area. Hello. Thank you for, I believe that's Bork. Thank you for getting onto YouTube Live with me here. Again, we're in northern Connecticut. We're very close to Massachusetts, but actually not that close. We're pretty close also to the New York state line. Litchfield, Connecticut has a lot of wineries as well. If we stop at one, I might try to do a YouTube Live from there. Yeah, it's a beautiful place. And then I'm going to stop here with the hostas because it's so much acreage here. I'll just kind of pan up. You might be able to see some of the greenhouses back there. this place does a lot of work online, internationally, so it is very famous. They do have an amazing website. They do a lot of online orders. There's a nice breeze. You might see some things blowing here, and that's the farmhouse back that way. So really neat place. Since a lot of people can't get up here to Litchfield County, Connecticut. Yeah, thank you. I'm still experimenting, Borg. I was going to do Periscope, but I decided to do a YouTube Live. Just kind of playing around a little bit more with all the options we have available to us. And thank you so much for uniting people and getting more people to use YouTube Live. Your efforts are very much appreciated. Okay, so let me get a beautiful patch here of some hostas and close down right about here. So we'll finish it up. Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, I do find the resolution on YouTube Live is generally better than Periscope. And sometimes I find it a little easier to get a signal, but I haven't tried a Periscope here. I thought I wanted to do something short, and I thought YouTube Live would keep me more on the short side. So I'm going to just come on down and try to get a nice strip of the hostas, but I guess you could just see from me walking, how many hostas there are here. I imagine they'll dig some of these out of the ground and have them for sale, but right now they're all part of the farm. Try to get some colored ones with some white in it. They grow very easily, the hostas in Connecticut here. They're profuse, as you can see. And just kind of come up here. There's a nice patch of different ones of a variety of colors. But look how thick these patches of hostas are. And I think I'll stop right here. Thank you. And this is actually, White Farms is actually public. They do a lot of international sales. They grow everything here on the farm. Pretty much everything. There's some of the annuals that might come in from other places, but a lot of everything here is very local. So it's very famous. You could certainly look it up online. They have a beautiful website. So it's my first time coming out this way. It was a really nice day to take a road trip, so to speak. Okay, so I'm going to finish right now and do it with these. Well, I have some of these growing in my yard. Again, they're so easy to grow. Okay, bye now. And we'll see you on YouTube. Thank you so much. Thank you for doing again, Borg. Thank you so much also for all your wonderful work to get people on YouTube Live.